I use the word not very nice, because the things that were shown to me, if I don't have courage, if he didn't renew my strength enough to cause me, how do I put it? It would have been enough to discourage me. He said to me, he wants to pass through the midst of every one of us here. And his purpose is to break curses. We normally call it generational curses. Now, I was shocked that the congregation does not understand what is meant by generational curses. You are going to listen very well to me. Generational curses are not the curses you provoked. These are curses that is running the family based on one careless covenant with a deity, namely the devil, the demons, the powers of darkness, and they operate based on opportunities. So they could be there dormant, they are not out. So once an opportunity comes in, they operate, in fact, they operate in a very drastic manner that you begin to wonder, am I not a child of God? And sometimes nobody's going to answer you that question, because to you, I'm living a holy life. To you, I'm prayerful. To you, I give. To you, I sow my seed. To you, I pay my tithe. I don't have any reason why this devourer should come. Tithe alone does not stop devourer. Knowledge, spiritual intelligence, and sometimes a privileged revelation of God showing you what has happened even before you were born, because every one of us is a continuation of a history that had been before we came. The name you answer, you didn't choose it. Did you choose it? The family where you come up from, you didn't choose that. Now these are things that chose us. That's why it's called generational. It's there in the family hiding. And he showed me that you don't understand it. And I'm going to give you an example, and it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to explain. But I am praying and I beg the Lord I should give you the revelation that will target it well, and you put a force to take it down. Did you hear me? All right, now I'll use myself, which I understand better. I didn't have a good background when I was coming up. Because you know what poverty is. You know what low self-esteem is. You know what it is when you start struggling for yourself at the age of 12. I rented my first house, apartment, at the age of 12. And that is not a good news. Did you hear me? I don't think you heard. Now, those things bite and they create wounds. These wounds are called psychological traumas. What do I call it? Now, some of this trauma is what we sometimes transfer to those around us. And we think that they are not strong. I was great even if I had these limitations. No, I renounce it. So the Lord said to me, I would have done something, but they didn't renounce these things, and I don't know if they need it. And let me tell you a secret I learned when I was with the Lord, that God doesn't do anything about your will. If you don't submit your will, if you don't give him that chance, if you don't ask Jesus to come into your house, he will not. If you do not, when he knocks and you don't say come in, he will not come in. Are you sure you are following? Now, I had another weakness from that revelation. Did you understand this first one? What is the first one I've just mentioned? The first weakness. What did I say it is? Oh my God. You see? Say it again. You see? We don't understand it. That's the weakness. Everybody has trauma. The white man has trauma. Everybody. But we do not understand that these things are not good news. We boast with it. Like me, I'll come here and say, when I was 12 already, I rent my house. Is that a good news? And God has said I must never impart that unto you. But you know, we normally would think that it is a great thing. I will tell you that, you know, I started paying my school fees when I was 2 years old. As if that is a testimony. I don't need a verse of scripture like that. I don't need that to be in my soul. Did you hear me? So that ignorance is one. You don't even know what you should say. This thing must not be. Even if someone is saying it, you just say, I wish I'm like the fellow.